Otto Hightower finally mentions Alicent's fourth child, Daeron Targaryen, in House of the Dragon Season 2, who will play an important role in the war despite being entirely absent so far. For those who haven't read George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood book, it may come as a huge shock that Alicent and Viserys have a fourth child, as House of the Dragon has only included her three eldest kids, Aegon, Helaena, and Aemond so far. Daeron was even missing during Season 1's past timeline, when the youngest Targaryen generation were still young kids, leading to plenty of theories that Daeron was cut from House of the Dragon altogether. Before House of the Dragon Season 2's release, showrunner Ryan Condal confirmed that Daeron was still a character in the show, as he's also included in HBO's breakdown of the Targaryen family tree. Still, it's curious as to why his parents and siblings never once mentioned him, especially after Viserys' death in House of the Dragon Season 1's ending. Regardless, after being removed as Hand of the King, his grandfather Otto Hightower is now intent on going to Oldtown to oversee Daeron, setting up his long-awaited introduction in the Game of Thrones prequel show. It's unclear exactly when he was sent to Oldtown, but Daeron Targaryen has been at the seat of House Hightower since at least before the birth of Rhaenyra's son Joffrey Valerion. When House of the Dragon Season 1's timeline jumped 10 years from Rhaenyra's wedding to the birth of her son Joffrey, the only children of Alicent and Viserys who were present at King's Landing were Aegon, Helaena, and Aemond. With King Viserys I Targaryen's two eldest sons already having places in King's Landing, he sends his youngest to Oldtown to be a cupbearer and squire for Lord Hobart Hightower, Otto's brother. While Daeron begins squiring for Lord Hobart Hightower, Ryan Condal has confirmed that Lord Ormond Hightower, Otto's nephew, is the Lord of Oldtown during the war via Variety. Doubtlessly a plan concocted by Sir Otto Hightower, Daeron's upbringing in Oldtown kept Otto and Alicent's hold over House Hightower, despite not having a seat there. Daeron's time there likely contributed to House of the Dragon's characters in Oldtown being fiercer and more fervent supporters of Otto's schemes, certainly guiding them to take charge when Otto and Alicent usurped the Iron Throne to make Aegon the king. Of course, it also helped that Daeron being raised in Oldtown meant the seat of House Hightower would be guarded by a dragon, as Daeron is bonded with the young dragon Tessarion. It also helped that Daeron being raised in Oldtown meant the seat of House Hightower would be guarded by a dragon, as Daeron is bonded with the young dragon Tessarion. It's also possible that Viserys agreed to send Daeron to Oldtown due to the growing feuds between Alicent and Rhaenyra's children. According to George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood book, Jacaerys and Daeron were born around the same time, and Viserys tried to avoid any enmity between them by having them share a wet nurse as milk brothers. As House of the Dragon reveals,